Welcome to Charlie Warren's Garage. This week, a trip down to West Sussex to Little Downash Farm, campsite down there. Using this 2-day trip as a bit of a shakedown, ready for a trip up north next week. Make sure everything works, having done a fair bit of footering around the van. And this week, also reflecting on being outdoors as being good medicine for the soul. One of the lovely things about coming on footpaths is that you walk along and you see a footpath branching off and you didn't set out to follow it, but you find it and you think, oh, I wonder where that's going to go. So let's see where this footpath goes today. Getting my steps in, and I really notice if I don't walk or I don't do some exercise, I really notice the effect it does have on my mental health. All those good things, the endorphins, all that good stuff, vitamin D, because you've been out in the sunlight, it all contributes to how you're feeling and your well-being. Just over there you can just see the top of the South Downs. The other side of there will be Brighton, I guess. So let's just see where this pathway goes to today. Who knows what I might find. I'm very lucky because I'm in my 50s, but I can still come and go for reasonably long walks. Maybe not quite as long as I used to go when I was a bit younger, but a couple of years ago, probably about 3 or 4 years ago now, I had real problems starting with my knees, and I thought that was it. I thought, you know, perhaps I'll end up having to use a stick. For a time I had to use a stick because I was in so much pain. I thought, you know, that's it, I've had my walking days are done. But had a bit of physiotherapy and one thing and another, and thank God I'm able to come for walks now and get out and about. But I realised not everybody can do that. To me, part of good mental health, good well-being is my daily walks, and I'm so grateful. And I realise that you might be watching this and have mobility issues. You might not be in that privileged position. You may no longer be able to get out and about without assistance. You might be in a wheelchair. All I can say is I'm just very grateful I still can. And one of the things that I think really helps with good well-being and mental health is to be thankful for what you've got. So there's lots of things I can say, well, I have no longer got. I've got wrinkles and grey hair, that's going nowhere. But you know, when I come out for a walk, even a 10-minute walk, a 5-minute walk, I just say thank you God that I still can walk, that I can still breathe, I can smell, I can see. And whether you have the privilege of being able to get out into the country, which I have, or even if you're in a city and there's a park nearby, a little bit of green space, somebody's garden which just looks pretty, which you can stand and look at and hopefully not get the police called for you being weird. But just that act of saying each day thank you, and celebrating the little things seems a bit daft sometimes, but you know, it really makes a difference. I don't quite know how it works, but being thankful helps to generate that whole sort of sense of well-being. When I have a nice cup of tea, when I have a cup of cocoa or something, I say, oh, thank you. I'm a Christian, so I say thank you, God, that I've got this cocoa and all the rest of it. And it makes a difference. If you're not a religious person, you can just say thanks to the universe. I don't know, thanks to the person who made it. But thanks is good for your well-being. So here we are today at Little Downash Farm for the weekend, for a couple of days. As you can see, quite a few clouds today. Yesterday was absolutely beautiful. Today, yeah, it's okay, warm enough, just a little bit of cloud, and lovely place to be. Very friendly people run this campsite, camping and caravan club site, as you will have seen from the other photographs. Wild camping, no electrical hookup or anything down here, but there is a shower block, water, place to wash your dishes and things, everything that you need, and as I say, very friendly staff, very sort of family orientated place. Yeah, it's been a good weekend, and now it's nearly time to start thinking about packing up and going home. So yeah, we'll catch you later on. Bye for now. a nut or a bolt goes ping, does it go ping into a parallel universe by any chance? So Leo, before we sign off, is there anything you'd like to know? Any top tips for this week? Well, yes, I'd like to know how, when you've put a new aerial mast on, you can get the lead to feed through the dash area and pop out behind the stereo. Always wondered. Look at this, the moment of truth. The hole you pull it through with a string. It totally works.